Hello, everyone. How are we doing? It's Monday. I am needing some opinions, so I thought this was a really good place to ask. I think you guys will definitely help me. I'm making samples today for the April scent of the month, which is Plumeria Peach. I'm trying to change up my aesthetics a little. Hello, Katie. Hello, Becky. Hey, Sarah. And so this is what I'm doing as of now. I'm kind of on this kick right now with these wax paper bags. I got them in a couple different sizes, but this is like a 2x4 size. Yeah, they're just little open top bags, right? Hey, Nicole. Hey, Ashley. And I wanted to put some smaller samples and put like a little handful in and then put my label on them. So here's my, I need your opinion. Because I got a new silicone mold off of Amazon, which I can share the links to everything. Everything I get is off of Amazon. Cassie, I got this silicone mold. Stacy Behringer, who is a SSD, she had shown that she was using it. I think mine's rather large. I wasn't expecting it to be this huge, but it's huge. And it's just a silicone mold. And then I have this one that I think I probably got from like Hobby Lobby or something. They're like little hexagons. So this is how they came out. So I have these are the little dots. They almost look like little Dippin' Dots that you would get. Oops. Let me just throw my little dots everywhere. They're like little dots. Well, half circles.
Spheres.
Half spheres. Okay. Half spheres. That's what they look like. And then the hexagons kind of come out like they're a little easier. Like that. I like using, this mold I've had for a while, and I like using it because like one bar can pretty much fill up this entire thing plus a little bit more. And they're not very deep, and they make, like these smaller-ish samples. So this and a little bit more is equal to melting one bar. This is how many samples. Yeah, right, Jacqui? So I thought these were, I thought to maybe do my, like little gems, to do my samples just a little bit smaller. So maybe it looks like they're getting more, but really they're not. These are small, like teeny tiny, right? So you can see like the size difference. But then I went on to, I used the app Over, but you can use Canva, you can use WordSwag, you can use PicMonkey, you can use whatever you're comfortable with. I will share this template if any of y'all want to use it. But these are 2x2 labels that, and you guys hopefully know the little gems. You like the gems? I use all Avery Labels. All right, gems is looking good. Hey, Angie. I use Avery Labels. Oh my gosh, the wind is insane today, people. Okay, I use the 2x2 square labels. It is number 22806. Okay, so that. And so what I do is I go into Over, and I made this design. It just says Plumeria Peach, and then it's the description, right? Pineapple, luscious peach, and blooming plumeria. And then I put a little peach on it, because why not? It's a peach. And print it off. So you get 12, you get 12 per sheet. Like I said, I'll share this template because it saves as a PDF. I go to avery.com, and then I just add an object from my camera roll. So I made the image in Over, saved it to my camera roll, went to avery.com. I do all of this from my phone. Go to avery.com, put in that number, 22806, whatever matches your labels. And then you add the image, and then you just size it to match you know, that it'll tell you if you're out of, you know, it'll tell you if you've never used Avery.com. But that's why it's super easy to use these. And then I just print. I have a wireless printer, so I hit save project or whatever, and then I hit print from Avery.com and put the labels in my printer, and boom, there you go. So that's how I got those. But like I said, this is a PDF. I can share that if y'all want to get. These are 2x2 labels. Should work for pretty much anything. All right, so I got these wax bags. Like I said, they're 2x4. You thinking the gems or the dots? The gems or the dots? So far, I think it's gonna be gems. Gems or dots? Gems or dots? Let's try it with the gems. Like I said, I'm just going for a different look. I've been using the holographic bags for a while. And when I made my samples for the Life's a Garden wax collection, they came out really cute. Gems is winning. So I'm putting, that's 6. So I'm putting 6 little gemstones, whatever, in the wax bag. Remember, it is, it's open on the top. I don't know how other people use these. Like I said, I got them off of Amazon. I was just looking for waxed bags. But I am just going to fold over the top. So there's where it's open, right? I just folded it over. I'm going to take one of my 2x2 labels. Blank. And then I'm just going to use that to close my sample. And now I'm hoping, this is the hope of doing it this way. And it's waxed paper on the inside, so I think it goes really well with samples. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully it will travel well. But, so now I have this little packet of like 6 little, you can see them from the back, 6 little hexagons or gemstones, right? And now I've got my sample. And now I can put these in with my regular little thank you, or, you know, this is a scent of the month kind of thing with the flyer, right? Throw it in an envelope and mail it out. So that's how I'm doing them. I kind of agree. Let me do one with the dots. Let's see, because I will say these little hexagons, they came out, look at how thin that is. That came out pretty thin, right? That's good for mailing. Yeah, good for mailing. So let's try some dots. Let's see what the dots look like. Let's see the dots. And when I make samples, usually I just use the containers to kind of hold them. See, like, I don't even know how many dots to... It's a lot of little dots. I hope, and you may want to, if you use anything like this, I mean, I may want to be like, heat, don't eat, because I don't want them to think these are like candy. Freezing them so they're more durable for summer. I actually pop them in the freezer for just a minute just to solidify them. It's not quite, at least here in Kansas City, I say that, but it's like 70, and it's exactly 70 degrees today here. But it's not super hot yet. That's a good point, Becky, because when it starts to get hot in the summer, I only do felt samples. So this is probably maybe one of my last go-rounds with sending out some wax. Unless they're local, then I don't have to worry about mailing. All right, so now I've got just a small handful of dots in there. You can see that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to fold over the top a little bit. I'm going to take one of my 2x2 stickers. And that's what's going to seal my little wax bag. And you know what? Here's the cool thing. Even if they do, let's say it does get a little hot in the truck or whatever while they're being mailed. These bags, it's waxed paper, like used for baking, right? It's waxed paper. So if they were to melt a little bit, I'm fairly confident they would still travel well in these bags. Maybe even compared to the holographic bags, these would probably travel better because if they melt, it's wax paper. So it'll just like pull right off of the waxed paper inside. So that's maybe something to think about too that I didn't think about till just now. These might be really good. I might continue to use these for my felt samples too. So if it melts off a little bit, it's just wax paper. So let's see if we can get a Oh, look at that. So the dots are a little wider than the hexagons, but not bad, right? How did they compare price-wise? I got these off of Amazon. They were not expensive, I will tell you that. And there's 100 in this pack, and I only know that because the label's still on it. But I will post the link to these on Amazon. I bought these off of Amazon, but you can get the Avery Labels, you know, anywhere really. Walmart, Target, probably, I don't know. And I bought the silicone dot mold off of Amazon as well. So I'll link that if somebody's curious or wants to use that. Again, I just wanted to go for a little bit different of a look than my normal samples. Just trying to mix it up a little bit for my customers, because some of my customers, I've had them for quite a while, right? So they're pretty used to getting samples in the mail from me. And I thought, well, maybe it's time to, you know, mix it up a little bit. Maybe they're tired of seeing the same thing over and over. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe they don't care. And I'm the only one who cares. So anyway, either way, it's still very light. It's not a huge sample. There's just a handful of dots in there. I don't even know how many. But it still is pretty thin. So for mailing, that would be good. Hey, Miss Kimber. And the hexagon, the little diamonds or gems, they're actually looking better, actually, in the bag than the dots. But there we go. So, I mean, obviously, I already made a handful, one bar of dots, 1 bar of gemstones. So I'm gonna have to send them out because I already made them. Jacqui, yes. See, so that's what I was saying. I'm trying to change my aesthetic. So kind of not really my branding, but more or less like the things that go out. I want them to match a little bit more. So when I went into Over, I just used a square template, and then I just put a black box and pulled it to the outside of the template, and then just typed in the name and the description. I only added the peach because it's Plumeria Peach. But I didn't use the 2x2s. I used a little bit smaller when I did my Lifestyle Garden wax collection, and I sent them out in these, and I really liked the way that they looked. It was a little simple. It still just had the black box, same font. So Kimber's doing the same thing. Awesome. The dots are more like peaches. Oh, Heather, you know, you are a smart cookie, Heather. You are a smart cookie. You're right. They almost are like little peaches. That's actually really cute. So we'll see. I mean, again, I don't think my customers, honestly, I think we probably overthink this way more than our customers do. But, you know, here's the Scentsy life. This is what it is. Real life struggles. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do both of these. I agree though. I think we kind of, I think the little hexagon gems went out. And like I said, I think I want to say I got these from Hobby Lobby, which is just my local craft store. You can see they're just little hexagon things. And the wax bags are 2x4. I am going to link those because I got them off of Amazon. Like I said, I was mentioning there that, you know, I think even if they happen to melt a little bit because it is waxed paper on the inside, that I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, they'll come out really nice. They may just reharden in the wax bag if they melt a little bit. That's okay, right? They'll just get more of a sheet when they pull it out. I don't know. Yeah, customers are just like, yeah, cool, samples, right? We're the ones over here like, this is life or death. I must know. So, just fun ideas for samples, mixing it up a little bit. Like I said, when you start to send samples to the same people over and over and over and over again, like I do every single month, at least with my scent of the month, I like to change it up just a little bit, because otherwise, if it stays the same, then a lot of them are just like, I already know what that is, right? Yeah, I already know what that is. And, you know, I want them to be maybe a little bit more excited. So, and open it to go, hey, well, that looks different, right? Who knows? Like I said, maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah, makes it a little fun. Makes it kind of cute. So, here we go. Like I said, I'll link this stuff if any of you guys want to try them. I don't know if I can, I'll look on Amazon because I know Kimberly Pulido used to use these for, she may still, I don't even know. Because she had a really great idea to make samples kind of easy. She had what I think is, if memory serves, is, y'all are probably somewhat familiar with Pampered Chef, right? It was like the Pampered Chef cheese grater where you put the cheese in the wax grater and you just turn it, kind of like if you go to Olive Garden, and then pepperoni, or not pepperoni, Parmesan cheese just shreds out, right? In an amazing glory. She used that. And obviously, if you're going to use a tool for doing wax, just going to put my little PSA out there. Only use it for wax. Don't then use it for cheese next time on your pasta. Because then it's going to smell like plumeria peach or whatever. And even though this is like non-toxic, it's still, don't eat it. Okay, don't use the same thing for wax and food. Just in case anybody's wondering. But she took that cheese grater and just grated it and just kind of, filled it in as it grated over her mold. And then, I don't know if she just let it sit at room temperature or actually, I think she took her hairdryer on like the low setting and just kind of blew it over it just to melt it. So it would all kind of melt, the grating would melt. And then she let them set, popped them out. They were easy peasy. And, I even want to say that her video, she did it years ago, but you can find it on YouTube. Like it didn't take her hardly any time at all to make those. So these little hexagons are great for that. Like I said, I've always had them just so I could do little samples. Like I said, it's like the size of the pad on my finger. So yeah, food safe. They are food safe. I mean, you could eat them, but I don't think it's not going to taste well. You're not going to enjoy it. Hero. All right, so samples. Who else is making samples this week? Make some samples. It doesn't have to be fancy in molds. You can just use your crinkle cutter or just use a butter knife and cut off little slivers. Throw it in a bag. So there you go. Heather, I tried to fix a mold last week with the hairdryer and made the biggest mess. Oh, no, yeah, we can laugh about it now, but not then. Yeah. Stick to the jelly beans. Yes. I will eat a jelly bean for doing this today. Scentsy fresh samples. Yay. I do those in batches and I still have a bunch of those, but pretty soon it'll be time to do those. Easter theme samples. Oh, I'm sure we'd love to see those, Sarah, if you want to share a picture in the group. I'm sure everybody would love to see those. Here's just barking at whatever. He doesn't even know anymore. Just barks. But all right, samples, scent of the month for April. This, and for anybody who did not get the scent of the month kit or the warmer of the month kit, don't forget, you're not losing out, right? So you're okay. On April 1st, maybe put in a small order for yourself, or if you have another order going in, add on to it. So it'll save you some shipping, and just get like one bar just so you can at least try it out. Like I got the Life's a Garden wax collection. I only ordered one. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. I wish I'd ordered more than one. But I wanted to share it with my customers too. So I only warmed like 2 cubes out of each scent bar or out of each bar. And I saved the rest for samples. So you did the same thing with Plumeria Peach. Like give yourself like 2 or 3 cubes. And with the rest of the bar, send out some samples to like your top 10 customers or your 10 latest customers, people who have ordered from you. Yay, Sheridan Bliss. Yes, that will be awesome. We love ideas. So hopefully this is inspiring some of you guys as well to maybe try something different. Yesterday would have been the last day to order because today's the 29th. So, starting on the 1st through the 28th of every month, we've already gotten through February. That's the weird month, right? But yeah, yesterday was the last day to order the kit. But yeah, so if you missed out on it, April 1st or, that next week or whatever, just order yourself 1 bar at least so you can make some samples, because that's a really great way to get your customers interested in the scent. Or you can also, as consultants, right, we can go into the workstation. You can just order the rub and sniff stickers, right? The scratch and sniff. You can get just 1 bag of those, which is like $3. Yeah, now you don't get PRV for that because it's a business supply. You do get PRV if you order a bar. But yeah, if that's where your budget is, then just get like a sheet of those scratch and sniff stickers of the scent of the month, and boom, you can send those out even on just a postcard and save yourself even more in postage. So that's a really great way to do it. How do you order scent of the month or warmer of the month? That is done on your workstation. You can go to the account section of your workstation. And if you scroll down a little bit, whether you're on the phone or on the computer, you'll see like your information, and then it'll say that you can opt in for scent or warmer of the month. So if you were to opt in now, today's the 29th, so the cutoff for April's scent and warmer of the month is done. So if you were to go ahead and do that now, you can, but you will be getting May's warmer or scent of the month. Those don't actually process until the 15th. So in April, you can put all your information in now so you don't forget. Like, that's how my brain works. Like, if I don't do it now, I'm totally going to forget later. Go ahead and put it in, but it won't charge your card or process until April 15th. So that way, it's a way to remember that. And hello, PRV. You're earning PRV on those kits. So a great consultant perk. But like I said, if you didn't get it, you can always go in and order a bar. Order just the stickers. You can always just order the flyers too, right? Totally. So make good business decisions. Get the scents in the hands of your customers, because honestly, that's how they end up liking what they like, is they smell it. So that's what we're here for. You're very welcome, Nancy. All right, guys, I hope this inspired you. Thank you for your feedback. I think I will opt for more of the gems. I'm still going to use what I got. But here we go. And I'll put some links up for everybody to use. Bye.